Mr. Datanganji, that is the Minister of Territorial Administration in Cameroon, justified the suspension of 5 non-governmental organizations. And then he says that the suspended non-governmental organization collected 16 billions francs. They received 16 billions francs CFA from people partnering with them, and then they used only 400 million. So where is 15.6 billion francs CFA? That is where the trouble started all. So the government now is believing that this money that they receive, more of it is promoting, maybe it came in through money laundering or to promote terrorism in the country. And that is why the Ministry of Territorial Administration came out calling on all non-governmental organizations to present their financial transaction to the ministry, because that is one of the things that all non-governmental organizations are supposed to do, so that the government will be checking them, so that people involved in criminal activity should not take advantage of non-governmental organizations. So Mr. Atanganji yesterday made a press conference in his ministry and explaining why all these non-governmental organizations were suspended, that there were financial irregularity and violations of law governing their activities. So we can involve in this because one of the leaders of one of those non-governmental organizations went against the law of the country and disobey authority. And that is where TFA talking point came in, because we stand for the truth. So if this is our first time joining TFA Talking Point, please subscribe to our channel. And for all of you out there who are saying that we have no right to advise, or which kind of who am I to maybe give advice to a barrister Alice, the whole issue is that you don't need education and you don't need any qualification to know the truth. All of us in Cameroon, even a little child in primary school, knows that the military solution inside in Cameroon is not correct. So if that child is talking to the minister and say, or to the president Paul Biya, and say the military solution inside in Cameroon is not correct, will you be asking the child, who are you, what is your qualification to advise? If she is a barrister in law, I am also of that same quality in my own field. So I do not need to be a barrister. And everybody, if you are well educated, or if you know what life is all about, or if you are educated as life is concerned, you know that you have to study and know everything at the basic level. So I read everything, laws, finance, and everything, so that nobody can deceive me. So you have to do the same. You don't need qualification to know the truth. So coming back to this issue, as we are holding on to it, that non-governmental organization everywhere, even here in Cyprus, somebody was arrested yesterday for embezzling 122,000 euros. Non-governmental organization money. How did the government know this? They investigated, they looked through her report and discovered that she did not spend the money that came in. Where is the money? She was not able to provide. And that is the very thing the government is talking about in Cameroon. Where is the 16 billion francs CFA that you people received? These 5 non-governmental organizations received. How did they spend it? They don't want to show it. And this is something that is happening in the world too. We have presented videos on this issue. That when you hear about partnering with churches, with non-governmental organizations, most of those people involved in this partnering are criminals who are taking from the poor, taking money that people, families struggle to gather together. They deceive them, take their money and send it to non-governmental organizations, because non-governmental organizations, churches or religious body have some kind of financial freedom. So they can receive some kind of amount of money without any equation from the government. The whole issue is for them to show proof of how they are using the money. And there is no government. Even if all the leaders of those non-governmental organizations become leaders today, president in Cameroon today, they will not allow any non-governmental organization to carry on or do things or to receive money and use it without any proof or any justification. So my own problem again with the government is that why are they pampering them, explaining things? If they have been doing all these things for all Cameroonians, It could have been better that if a Cameroonian is arrested today, even the commissioner should come out and explain why the person was arrested. If they do this, all these southern Cameroonians who are in prison wouldn't have been there. Justifying. If people can disobey the government and they struggle to verify and justify and do all these things to show to the people that this person is a criminal before arresting the person, Cameroon could have been better. All the thousands and millions of people who are perishing in prison for crime not committed wouldn't have been there. So why treating other people different and other different? And that is what I make a video yesterday and say, it's in that say Cameroon, the government of President Paul Biya has classified Cameroonians into first class, second class, third class, fifth class. And when you fall in the first class, as a first class citizen, you have a different treatment. Second class citizen, you have a different treatment. Third class citizen, you have a different treatment. And the people of Southern Cameroon are at the level of fifth class citizen. So why are we doing this? Why this discrimination? If a common man it may be involved or it cut off, is sealed, placed by the government, by the authority, he will be arrested without any warrant of arrest. But those are the first class, considered as first class citizens. When they do it, they have to come out, a whole minister will come out giving justification for what? Disobeying the senior divisional officer, who is the highest authority in Wuri division, with more than 3-point-something million people that he is governing. And then you are coming out to give justification for disobeying him. We have to change. The truth remain the truth. And if we fail to embrace the truth, we will never move ahead. If discrimination, favoritism, tribalism is leading, there is nothing that can move forward in our country.